I'm Miranda. Do you want to come spend the day with me? This is Teddy. I'm Miranda. Do you want to come spend the day with me? So one of my favorite things to have first thing in the morning is hot.
Hey free birds, welcome to another episode. Hey guys in the chat, can you guys see me? I hope so. I'm going to get straight into this and I'm going to speak to you guys a little bit later, okay, in a few minutes or so, but I want to get straight into this so people who actually are watching this after I live stream it can get a lot out of it as well. So don't forget to subscribe to me, okay? I've got to fight this sub bug. The subscribe button is here, press it, do me a favor and do that. It's going to really help a lot because I've been struggling with that. Also, if you like these live streams, definitely give us a thumbs up. Don't be shy. Go and give the video a thumbs up. And we're going to get straight into it, okay? Miranda Kerr, what I eat in a day. She is a fellow Aussie. She's a fellow Aussie, so that makes it even more interesting. Let's see what she eats in a day.
Water with lemons. It's a really great way to kind of kickstart your digestion. It's full of vitamin C. Cheers. After I've made my hot water and lemon, I'll then make a smoothie, and these are some of my favorite ingredients to include: almond milk, fresh papaya, spinach, blueberries and raspberries, almond butter, a great source of protein. And then last but not least, I add my little Core Organic skin food supplement. So this contains noni, contains acai, blueberry, matcha green tea. I used to drink it as a liquid. This is so much easier. It's nutritious and delicious.
Okay.
Delicious.
Okay, all right. So first up, we have the smoothie. Okay, that's great that she's having a smoothie. I'm really, really happy. Aren't you guys in the chat? Are you happy that she's having a smoothie? I think that's fantastic. And that the smoothie is actually vegan. Okay, that noni skin food product placement there, it's $55. Sorry, can't really see that completely, but it's a $55 little sachet there. And it's made out of like mangosteen extract, fruit extract, and I think you get a few for $55, and it also has green tea in it, so it's like a form of caffeine as well. And if we look at her breakfast, okay, let's look at Miranda Kerr's breakfast. Almond milk, papayas, spinach, blueberries, raspberry, almond butter. She had about 143 grams of almond butter, calories from almond butter, which is about 18 grams of fat. So it's a high fat. It's a low calorie, it's like 418 calories. It's not too bad, but it is fairly low calories, especially for breakfast. You guys have got to get in a lot of calories for breakfast. You know, you've got to really start the day on the right foot, you know, have the energy there. And if you're having like a high fat breakfast, it's going to leave you sluggish when you want to be like energetic and you want to get through the day. You want to start the day on the right foot. So although it's vegan, and I'm really happy it's vegan, it's low in calories and it's high in fat and it's low in carbs basically. So it's not actually a really, really good way to start the day, but that's okay. Let's move on a little bit. Let's have a look at what she's going to eat next.
This is one of Flynn's favorite things to have for breakfast. I like it because they're healthy for him and he likes it because they're really yummy. Contains free-range egg, oatmeal, and a little banana. Put them all in the blender.
I just want to stop it for a moment because you guys know whoever tuned into my video last time knows that free-range eggs, it's just a lie, okay? It's no better than the mainstream supplied caged eggs. It's actually, you know, you're still killing baby chickens, okay? You're still killing the male chickens in order to get these eggs. So it's not actually better. You know, what is better is not eating the eggs at all. So when people say free-range, it's not, you know, don't be impressed by that. Just don't support that industry or you're killing baby chicks every time. We talked about it last video.
Now I just turn this on, add a little coconut oil, make little mini pancakes. I'm gonna just let the dog out for a second. Who let the dogs out? Got out. Sometimes I use 2 of these to just kind of get underneath there. As you can.
She seems sweet, hey? Like Miranda Kerr really, I think she really thinks she's doing the right thing nutritionally. I think she really believes in it. She did this integrative nutrition course, which is actually run by paleo people, of course. So that's why she's got this low carb approach. So I think she really believes in what she's doing. She has her supplements as well and stuff like that. But I think, you know, she has a genuine heart and she'd be a great advocate for veganism, of course. All right, back to the tiny pancakes.
You can see, super quick and easy to make. And I'll add a couple of little raspberries, a little coconut nectar.
Okay, so this little thing here, this isn't actually for Miranda, okay? This is for her son. So don't like add this to the calorie total. This is nothing to do with her. I don't know why. Why is it on her what I eat in a day video, what she makes for her son? It's just kind of confusing. So I didn't add those calories to her day because her son's eating it, obviously. Yeah, I love you guys. She's undereating. She's undereating. Sherrock's 54. She's definitely undereating. Let's continue on.
It's important to do exercise that you really enjoy. For
Good.
me, I really enjoy yoga. Just doing a few stretches and yoga poses really helps me feel energized and grounded and ready for my day. So for lunch, I'm gonna have salmon with a little crushed garlic, turmeric and fresh lemon, with a side salad of sprouts and arugula, cucumber, purple cauliflower and avocado. And then I make a simple salad dressing with olive oil, lemon, a little apple cider vinegar and a little sea salt.
Okay, so this meal that she's had here, this is extremely low carb, okay? I put this in the chronometer. If you guys don't know about chronometer, hopefully you can see this okay. It's a little bit cut off by the chat, but Chronometer is a great site, chronometer.com, check it out. You can add up all your calories, and it's not adding up your calories in order to eat less calories, it's to eat enough calories and to get a good source of calories, not the bad ones like animal products. So the salmon, she's just having salmon and a salad. Where is the rice? You know, where's the pasta? Where's the life? Where's the fruit? Where is it? You know, I don't expect everybody to do Raw Till 4. You know, you don't have to eat fruit, by the way. Shameless plug. That's my ebook, The Raw Till 4 Diet. Check it out, link in the description below. You don't have to do the Raw Till 4 diet, but it will give you amazing results if you actually treat it like a lifestyle and do it long term. I'm supportive of anyone who eats a vegan diet, who follows a vegan lifestyle. Preferably a high carb one, because that's the one that's going to be the healthiest for you. It's going to make you feel and look your best. But I am supportive of people who are having like pasta and rice for lunch, and sometimes I do it myself. Sometimes I have burritos, you know, for lunch, and it's okay. You know, you don't have to be crazy strict on yourself, but keeping the fat low is definitely going to be healthy for you, and the protein low. So let's check out this. This is 16 grams of fat for lunch. So for breakfast, she had 18 grams of fat. This is a lot of fat, okay? And this is going to really clog the bowels up. There's not a lot of fiber. You need fiber. Fiber is good, and that's why we have plant foods full of fiber. It's great for us. 40 grams of protein. That's a lot of protein for lunch as well. So far she's under eating a lot, because this was only 335 calories. Like, she's a mum. You know, any of you guys mums in the comments, like in the chat box? Definitely tell me if you're a mum, like, you're going to need more than this for lunch. 335 calories, like, that's like 3 bananas. It is not enough. It's high protein, high fat, low life. All right, let's go on.
Vinegar and a little sea salt. No matter how busy I am, I really try to take a moment and just really be present with eating and really enjoy my
That's
food.
good.
Hello? You know, I work all over the world. I do have an office, a Cora Organic, but it's nice when I get to have those days where I work from home, because I get to cook for myself and cook for the family. I know they really enjoy that, and so do I. So one of my favorite meals to cook.
Okay, so I think they're good tips. You know, it's good to be present while you're eating. She talked about exercise before, you know, cooking at home. I'm all for these things. I think this is great, really, really good. She has the right idea for sure. But what is she having for dinner? What is she having?
Is my slow roast chicken. Add onion, garlic, fresh lemon, turmeric, rosemary. Put it in the oven, cooks for 7 hours, and then I have that with sweet potato mash. I just leave the skin on, and then you pop them into steam. So this is one of my favorite salads. It's super simple. We have cabbage here with baby spinach, parsley, a little cilantro, finely chopped cucumber, olives, halloumi cheese, sunflower seeds, pine nuts, and celery. Bon appetit!
There's a thing with these like gourmet, little tiny like gourmet serves. Hey, like, look how small that salad is. That salad is tiny. Like halloumi cheese too is really any cheeses. You do not want them in your body. Okay, it's essentially pus. You know, I don't want to make you guys throw up or anything, but there is so many pus cells in cheese. It is really, really bad. It's concentrated pus as well. And the dairy industry is just so cruel to cows, okay? Baby cows are just torn away from their mothers. I want to actually watch, let me have a look here. Let me look, my YouTube. Let me look. I want to watch this video. I want to watch this video just quickly with you guys on what happens with the dairy industry. Like it's not graphic or anything like that. Well, not really, you know. Dairy industry, cows, baby cows. Okay, the baby cows. Yeah, I want to watch this with you guys because it's really important that you see this. Okay, here we go. Let's watch this together. Because every time that you go to the shop and you buy milk or you eat products that have milk in it at restaurants and stuff like that, this is what you're supporting. So just really remember this, okay?
Hi, I'm Jasmine Harmon for Peter. What you're about to see is not graphic or bloody, but it is heartbreaking. This baby was born only a few hours earlier. In the natural order of things, his mother would begin to suckle him and he'd bond with her. However, on all dairy farms, including organic ones, they're torn away from her shortly after birth, so that the milk nature intended for them can instead be consumed by humans.
Look at the baby. Like imagine you just gave birth to your baby.
This forcible separation traumatizes both mother cow and calf. Confused and terrified, they'll cry out for each other for days, but in vain. Male calves will either be shot because they're of no use to the dairy industry, or spend their short life in a cramped enclosure until the day comes for them to be slaughtered for veal. Their mothers will soon be impregnated again, only to give birth to more babies who'll be stolen from them, just as the last ones were. Humans are the only species that drinks the milk of another animal. In so doing, we've created an industry which tears babies away from their mothers. Please.
Like, imagine, guys, like, imagine your newborn baby is torn away from you and then killed for the veal industry. It's just, you have to put yourself in that position. And not only that, dairy is not healthy. It's not healthy to drink the secretion from a bovine. You know, it's just not, as a human, that is not healthy. You know, don't let anyone try and tell you that. You know, the milk industry has billions of dollars for marketing. So they'll push against, you know, vegans for sure. People who are going against the milk industry, they will push back because they got endless money, endless money. But do your own research, okay? Don't just believe me, you know, go and do your own research. And I know you don't want to be responsible for that, hey? So let's have a look. We have to go back to, all right, so the dinner. Okay, we had the chicken breast and the coconut oil and the sweet potato. Great, she's having sweet potato. This is really good. This is vegan and it's very healthy. It's a great source of fiber, carbohydrates, energy. It's not cruel. It's great. It really, really is great. You know, so we want to encourage the sweet potato. Get the spuds in. Spud love, seriously. Tossed salad, plain, no dressing. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. Halloumi, we just talked about that. Don't eat any dairy products, please, for yourself, for the animals and the planet. Sunflower seeds, it's nice that she's got some seeds in there, you know, and some nuts. There's no problem with that, but it really raises the fat a lot. So she's getting, with this dinner, is 38 grams of fat, which is actually very high. And if you do research, all the leading plant-based doctors recommend 10% of daily calories coming from fat, and she's going way over that. So let's go to a full day. Hang on. You're all putting, but I'm just reading it here, Banana Queen. Thanks. Hey. I want to give you guys more attention, but we've got to keep doing this as well. We've got to keep going. So 1405, as you see here, 1405 calories, that is starvation. That's like semi-starvation. It's such low calories, especially for a mum, especially if you want enough energy. And she's going to be ending up binging out. Okay, so she's going to be going back and forth. And some of you might be like, wow, she looks amazing. Miranda Kerr looks great. So, what's her secret? You have to remember, like, it's not all about being slim. Okay, what's going on inside is not always reflected on the outside, especially when we're young. So don't just think, oh, she looks amazing, so, her diet must be amazing. That's not the case at all. And as we get older, the results start to show, okay? So, and also when we're having things like matcha tea, yeah, it's like caffeine as well, so it's a fake source of energy. You want to get energy from carbohydrates, okay? You want to get that in because it's a very clean source of energy. You're not going to have a downside. You're not going to have damage to your metabolism from having caffeine. So remember that. So there's so many studies about a low carb diet being bad for your health. A low carbohydrate diet based on animal sources. This is a PubMed study. I know you can't see the whole thing, but I'll just read it out. Low carb diet based on animal sources was associated with a higher all-cause mortality in both men and women. Okay? It's killing people. It's killing you guys. You don't want to do it. Okay? It's like IGF-1. We talked about this, released from the liver. Okay? It's a hormone. It's a substance that makes cancer cells multiply rapidly. So she is basically harvesting, she's like developing cancer within her body, and she's putting this message out to millions of young girls saying, hey, this low carb thing, this is how I eat, 1,400 calories. It's okay for you girls to starve yourself, but honestly, tell me in the chat, are you so sick of these starvation plans? Are you so sick of these diets that only recommend like a tiny amount of calories? Aren't we all over this? I am so over it. And it's really, really bad for your health. So increasing all risk of all major diseases, cancer, diabetes, kidney disease due to excess protein, acne, osteoporosis, type 2 diabetes. Oh, you don't want these things, obviously. So I don't know whether we're lagging a little bit. Hopefully not. Like, it's saying that the stream health it's okay. It's okay. So, yeah, the methionine is why egg whites are shit. Yeah, for sure. Okay. What are your thoughts on honey? You don't need honey. When you're having enough fruit, simple sugars from fruit in your diet, you don't need honey, okay? And honey is essentially bee vomit, all right? So you can look that one up. Really bad for your teeth as well. It's easy to research the reasons about honey, why not to eat it. It is not good at all. All right, let's go back. Let's go back here.
Thanks so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoy my recipes. Now you better get going because I've got to have dinner with my family.
So she has dinner with her family and she says, she's quoted as saying, I love cooking for my family. This dish has been a specialty of mine for years and everyone seems to love it. And it's got it's like a roasted chicken, roasted chicken with roasted vegetables, which is great. But chicken is, no matter what anyone tries to tell you, is 100% not a health food. It's not something that humans should be putting in their mouth. Okay, so those of you who are still eating it, you need to grasp this. You need to realize that it's actually toxic for your body. It's not helping your body. It's actually developing disease within your body slowly. I mean, like, if you're young, if you're 18 years old and you might be like, I'm invincible, and that's fine. When you're young, sure, you can sort of get away with things a little bit, but you're not really getting away with it because the disease is building within your body. It's building all the time, okay? And it's going to make it harder and harder and harder for you to get slimmer in time when you're eating foods like this, which actually isn't a food. Anyway, let's go. Let's go and check out a few other things. Low carb diets, insulin resistance, diabetes, food is medicine. I want to go back, hang on. Let's go back here. Dr. Greger, he is wonderful. He is a great, that's a great channel to check out. I don't agree 100% on everything Dr. Greger says, but I think he's great. Dr. Greger, look. Okay. Please do a what I eat in a day video to show it to us right. Okay, who's that from? Hope. Hope, honestly, I have I've made so many what I eat in a day videos. I think I've got about 100 or so. Okay, so definitely go back. You can go into the search part of my channel and just put in like, you know, what I eat in a day. We can go, let's watch one together. Hang on, let's go back and watch one together. What I eat in a day freely, 60 seconds. Let's do a quick one, okay? We can watch it together. Okay, what I eat in a day. What I eat in a day on Roll 4 in 60 seconds. Let's do it. Okay, just so you guys can see what's happening. Oh, and it's taking a long time to load because gotta do a bit of a dance, you know. Yeah. Some sugar cane. Yeah, on this day I was having sugar cane.
Breakfast.
Blueberries. Lots of blueberries. Bathroom renovations. Some training. That's another thing, like Miranda Kerr does a lot of training as well, so she's really, really under eating. Smoothie. Depending on...
Quite a nice meal, that.
I might eat a burrito or something like that. I actually worked out my calories. Okay, this is the total calories from Miranda Kerr, and I did a full day of me eating on Raw Till 4. It's about 2,400 calories, 2,500 calories. It changes, but it never dips below like 2,200 calories, okay? There's no way in the world I would eat 1,400 calories in a day. I would feel crap. So this is me eating about 1,000 calories more than Miranda. And for the whole day, I'm only having 17 grams of fat, and she's having 73 grams of fat, okay? And I'm not fat phobic. You have to understand this. I'm only recommending what actually feels the best. I've had a lot of good experience with other people having 10% of their calories from fat per day, and also what all the plant-based doctors, the leading plant-based doctors, cardiologists recommend to be healthy, 10% of daily calories from fat. So that's what I'm going on, and it really feels the best for me. So PB2 powder, almond milk, bananas. We got like chips. You can have potato chips with sweet chili sauce for dinner. And also, okay, let's have a look here. This is like a day when I have like some burritos, okay? I have a couple of burritos for lunch. You know, sometimes I go out and I will have a cooked lunch. It's okay, you can do that on Raw Till 4. You know, you don't have to kill yourself and go, oh no, I didn't have fruit. You know, I have to go completely off the lifestyle. No, you don't have to worry about that. It's okay. And I still only had 48 grams of fat. And this is with 2,500 calories. So like Miranda Kerr is really, so if you want to see, this is what I eat in a day. You can see it. This is one example. So Miranda Kerr is recommending a lot of fat and protein, and it's just not healthy. The science shows it's not healthy. Animal products are not healthy. Undereating is not healthy. So currently she's not being like the best example to millions of girls, a lot of you girls out there, okay? She's not being the best example. So we need her to step up and to try a vegan lifestyle. I mean, she's not having enough calories to cover her basal metabolic rate. So her basal metabolic rate, what she burns, what her body burns at rest is greater than 1,400 calories. So if she was to eat 1,400 calories every single day and recommend other girls do, you'd actually end up dying, okay? That's why we end up binging out, and that's what she does. She ends up binging out. So you really have to cover your basal metabolic rate, of course. So we want her to go vegan, don't we? Definitely go and tell Miranda Kerr, tweet her, whatever, go and Instagram her and tell her we need her to go vegan for sure. So I'm going to go to the chat. I'm going to go to the chat because we've got about like 10 minutes or so before we have to cut off. I don't want these to be, I mean, I could easily do a couple of hours, but like no one's going to watch these videos later on when I post them. So, you know, I have to be smart about this. I want it to be like valuable for everybody watching. So I'm going to go to the comments. Let me see here. I'm loving your live streams. Daniel, thank you. Thank you so much. I like this better than making normal videos because I do get to see you guys. I get to connect, and like community is important to me. I don't really connect with a lot of people in real life, so it's really nice to connect with you guys over chat. And thank you for the super chat donations last time. I can't believe that. It was really, really sweet of you who donated to me. Very nice of you. Thank you. I almost missed this. Holly, glad you made it. Under eating, yes, definitely. What's this video? I lost my... Hey, Freely, can you help me? I lost my period of... Oh, I'm sorry, I just missed that comment. That just went a little bit too quick. Okay, if you lose your period, you should make sure that you're still ovulating. And like a lot of people talk about the video that I made where I lost my period when I first went on a raw vegan lifestyle. They like to manipulate that video and me saying that you shouldn't get your period and periods are toxic. If you actually watch the video, I explain more than that. And I actually say that I have got my period. I do have my period now, but it's very light. And especially when I'm eating 100% raw food, it's very, very light. And I think that's healthy. I don't think we're designed to have really heavy flow, okay? A really heavy, painful period. That is not healthy, okay? If you're under eating and you lose your period because of that, that's not good. Or if you're over exercising, that's obviously not good. But if you're eating enough and you feel great and temporarily lose it, that's okay. You know, if you're coming off contraception, like I was as well, it's okay as long as you get it back and it's not painful and horrible and a really big flow. Let me have a look here. Can I start doing daily vlogs again? No. I love you, Frida Love. What was the last thing you ate? What was the last thing I ate is bananas. I just ate bananas, honestly. I want to be vegan. Where do I start? You're going to start by watching my 800 videos on veganism. Go and binge watch. Oh, you're a gynecologist. Someone's throwing some shade. Alyssa is throwing some shade. Oh, you're a gynecologist now. No, I'm not. Thankfully, I'm not a gynecologist, but I have a lot of experience with this, and I've actually done a lot of research on primates in nature and how much of a period they never have like a heavy period flow, a painful. It's not right. And when we're eating a healthy diet, following a healthy lifestyle, we don't get this really heavy painful flow where we have to we can't get out of bed, it's so painful, that's not good. Thoughts on people eating their placenta? Tillywin. They can do what they want. Honestly, if people want to eat the placenta, let them eat the placenta. They can salt and pepper, whatever, if that's what they want to do. No, I'm just joking on that one. But they can do that, if that's what floats their boat, and it's up to them. It's their placenta. So how can we judge, really? When people eat animals, they're not their animals, you know what I mean? They're taking the life. They're not taking, a placenta's not a life, so. Isabel, you have genuinely influenced my full anorexia recovery in the best way, and I would never go back. I have learnt so much from your advice and I feel amazing on Raw to 4. I am thriving. Isabel, that's awesome. Thank you for saying that. I'm glad I can influence you positively. It means a lot to me, and I feel like every time you guys thank me like that, it means a lot. Not that you have to. You don't have to thank me, honestly. It feels good. Found you through Carly Bible, and I haven't eaten meat for almost 2 years. Thank you, Sierra. My pleasure. Oh, thank you. Good girl. Too. Very, very good. All right, I better answer some questions. Should I do a video on Shannon XO? Shan XO. She eats a lot of eggs, apparently. And Dumb Vegan said, this is one of the names, Dumb Vegan said, do placentas, or placentas float or something. I missed that one. Bikes and carbs. Yeah, bikes and carbs are good. Rod to 4, whoop whoop. I want to live it. But my parents circumcised me and I feel mutilated. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that you've been circumcised. It is a form of mutilation, and no one should have that forced on you, but when you're young, you can't exactly protest, can you? I'm about to sit through another Father's Day brunch where everyone is eating eggs and bacon, but you bet I'll be happy munching on my toast, avocados, and fruit. Love you. You go, girl. You go. Seriously, you got to represent. You got to be there and represent. You being the example is the most powerful thing. Everybody, Freebirds, you being the example is the most powerful thing that you can do. And some people yeah, Freely, why don't you just be the example and shut up and not talk about other people's diets? It's it's a little bit different on YouTube. I'm here to educate. People aren't forced to come to my channel if they don't like what I'm doing. They don't have to come. They really don't have to come. So everyone needs to understand that. Help me, Freely. I get really sore stomach on my Raw to 4 diet. How long have you been doing it, Tilly Dell? There's so many things that could be causing that sort of feeling. You might be just really, that's a lot of you've really put a lot of things to get me to see your comment. It doesn't, it's not enough information. I need to know everything. I need to know everything about you, and I can't, individually help every single person. You might be drinking too fast. You might be eating fruit too fast. That can give you a stomach ache. You might be miscombining your food. There's a lot of things, okay? But I do talk about it in the Raw to Full diet. Anyway, let's go on to another one. Why are egg whites bad for you? Methionine is not good. It's an amino acid. It is really, really bad for your health. Look up methionine, everything filthy harmony. Look that up. There's a lot of questions. I loved you, saved my life. Thank you, Tia. I want to see. What's your favorite meal? What is your favorite meal? Oh my gosh. If we're talking fruit, durian is my favorite meal of all time. If we're talking like vegan, cooked food, probably a burrito. I do like Sombrero's burritos. They are really nice on the go. Really nice. Yeah. Hey, what about Natalie Paris and Suede Brooks? I noticed Suede Brooks said in Natalie Paris's latest video that she doesn't care about eating fish. Suede said she was vegan. She attributed me to helping her go vegan. But now she's saying that fish basically don't have feelings and she doesn't feel bad about eating them. So I'm wondering to do a video on this. I'm thinking about it. And Natalie Paris, she was vegan, attributed me to her helping her go vegan, and now she's not. So I'm thinking about it. Let me know in the comments if you think I should make a video on that. I love visiting my butcher to pick up local meat. Wow, violin sheets, are you some sort of Neanderthal? Sounds like you're living in barbarian times. It's 2017, nearly 2018. Stop it. Okay. So Tilly, you haven't even read my book yet, so that's probably part of the reason why she said, sorry, asking the horrible question, but where can I buy your book? You have to read the book because then you're going to be able to do Raw to Full properly. You can find the link in the description below. So yeah, you really got to be doing it properly. Fish have feelings. Yes, fish have feelings. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. All right, I have to get going. I have to get going because it is half an hour, and if this goes too long, then it's not going to be good for YouTube. So we need to cut it off. I love you, Freebirds. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. Let me know in the posted version of this. You can come back and leave your comments. Oh, thank you. You can come back and leave your comments about who you want me to do a video on next, because I need ideas. I need you to leave me some ideas, and also get to know each other. Get to know each other in the chat box. Say hi and where you're from and everything like that. I want to create some community here. And if you like these videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up before you leave the live stream. And that is it, okay? Love you guys, and I will see you soon. It'd be good to do this every day. I would love to do it every day. We need more ideas for videos. All right, I'll see you guys soon. All right.